गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पता न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुः श्रोत्रमथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणम् अस्त्वनिराकरणम् मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम। We were seeing that the Ant Bhag of Ved deals with the most important matter called the Moksha Purusharth. Now understand, there is something called natural desire and there is something called cultivated desire. To eat food is natural desire, but to have mobile is cultivated desire. To breathe is natural desire. To live is a natural desire. To see something is a natural desire. But to see a particular person is a cultivated desire. Cultivated desire can be dealt, you can remove that. But natural desire you cannot remove that. If some desire is cultivated, it came with some people, an incident that can be bypassed. Okay, I have left my desire for a mobile. But you can't say I have left my desire for food. Particular food, that is cultivated desire. One of the biggest desire, which is very natural, is the desire to be free. If this desire is there, so if my desire is to be free, so I will throw away the bondage. And please note, when I say this desire is to be free, when I say desire is to be free, I want to be free, that means we are all removing bondage. But a problem came up. What was the problem? That we felt that freedom is in getting the object. Freedom is in getting people, place, work, etc. And then we are having a desire to get somebody in my life, desire to get a position, desire to get an object. You know what happened after that? We are not working for desire. We are trying to get rid of that desire. When you fulfill a desire, you are happy because that desire is gone. So you are free from the desire. Freedom from desire gives you always joy. But problem is, after one desire is free, I come to another desire. There is a queue of desire. Second desire is free over, then third desire comes up. Essential problem is not that I wanted a world. Essential problem was I wanted freedom. So I wanted freedom. Then I felt by not having an object I am bound. By not having a person I am bound. By not having any work and reputation I am bound. Therefore I am working to remove that bondage. I marry not to marry, but because of not marrying I was feeling limited and bound. And therefore I married to remove the limitation and bondage. I wanted money because I was feeling by not having money I am limited or I am small. To remove that feeling, I went to have lot of money. And to remove that feeling, I went for marriage. Okay? But alas, the problem remained. Because problem was not there. This is the Maya. Maya says that please work in the wrong direction. the experience of bondage was in the cell, and I felt experience of bondage is not having an object. So experience of not having freedom was in the cell, but I superimposed experience of not having the freedom is equal to experience of not having an object. And therefore 3 Purusharth came up. Yesterday I discussed about that. No? Didn't get? Shivan is not getting. Experience of not getting an object is another issue. An experience of not having freedom in the self is another issue. There are 2 issues, different issues. More you mix it, more you will finding your life difficult. I'm repeating it. Experience of not having freedom in me is one issue. Experience of not having an object is another issue. Please don't mix these 2. That experience of not having an object is experience of not having freedom in me. Moment you can discern and dissect these 2 points, you will have another perspective of life. I don't have object doesn't mean, and because I have superimposed that my bondage is not because of having money. Today I think my bondage is because I didn't have money, I didn't get married, I didn't get car, I didn't get job, I didn't get palatial house. I am living in a complex. Earlier I had 1 bedroom house, 1 BHK, bedroom, kitchen, mean hall. That is called BHK. I don't know, it is not popular here, BHK term. No. But India it is very popular. BHK, 2 BHK. So from BHK I felt that, if I can go to multiplex and complex, so I will be better off. Then I purchased 1 house in the complex. It was 2 room. But security was not there. 2 room was there. I was very happy initially underlined. So after that I felt that it is creating a complex in my mind because others are having 4 bedroom. So after that I purchased 4 bedroom house in other complex. Then I found that my garden is very less and kitchen garden is, I wanted to grow bindi. So that kitchen garden is not there. I found something, the limitation which was experienced in the self, I equated to not having an object, and therefore because of this object I am feeling limited. Please get this point, bus. This is where the crux is. And the day you will realize this point, you lose interest in the object. And therefore you keep on changing any amount of desire you have. This problem of limitation will not go. Somebody was killing 1 king. But how much you shoot that king was not killed. You know why? His soul was in 1 parrot. The soul of that king was lying in 1 parrot. And therefore it was not there. When you address an issue where it is not, you will always find yourself in tussle. I am searching something where I have not kept. How will you get? Just because somebody else is doing, you will do that. 1 parrot and monkey were traveling in airplane. So in between the parrot, put the bell on the bell, top bell, call The air hostess comes. So the air hostess came. I said, what do you want? He said, nothing, just fun. I was making fun. Like just to find out. Monkey also pressed. So they asked, the air hostess came. He said, what do you want? He said, nothing. So the pilots, they throw them out. So monkey and parrot, both were thrown out. But parrot flew up, monkey fell down. My point is, because he has a car, I also wanted it. Because he has a bigger house, I also wanted it. He is going to Europe, I am also going for Europe trip. Most of our desires are cultivated. I saw mobile, then I discovered I also need it. Until I saw, my desire was not there. There was a time I had no mobile also. There was nothing called mobile. Nothing was called email also. Only males and females were there. So, email came later on. So my point is, please discern this topic beautifully. You will have very nice perspective of life. And if I have incompleteness in myself, or if I am feeling I want to be free, I want to be free is not equal to I get an object of the world. I want to be free is one issue, and I want an object of the world is another issue. Wanting an object is not a problem, but don't equate with your freedom. If you can discern this point, then whole three Purusharth, at least earth and calm Purusharth, will collapse. Because I want to be secure. And security is not in the object. Or I want to have pleasure, and pleasure is not in the object. I told you yesterday. I felt I am insecure, therefore I am going for security. I felt I don't have a pleasure, therefore I am going for a pleasure. Vedanta is coming on this point only. He says, Acha, come on. How much permutation and combination you keep on changing? You go to Brahma Lok, you go to Swarg Lok, in this Lok you become this, that. But this sense, I am not free, will not go. Because Atma and soul of the king is in the parrot. So you are hitting somewhere else, it won't go at all. Then what to do? Don't do. Just understand. Moment a seeker realizes this, and you know what we do? We seek that by getting this object, I'll be free. How will you be free? It is not there. So you actually speaking, when you get an object, actually your desire goes away for temporarily, you are happy because that desire is over now, but another desire is in the queue. Third desire is in the queue. You will never be free from getting any amount of earth and calm Purusharth. Na astya krita kritena. This realization is called mumukshatva. But in myself, if I feel that I am bound from what? If in the self I say that I want a freedom, then in me or in myself, what is there from I want? Bound. But in the object I say I am free from this person. He came to live and I am free. He has gone. My relatives had come, I couldn't come to the talk. Now I am free. That means you are bound by that relative. You say, now I am free. The relatives have all gone. Thank God. Or my exams are over, now I am free from exams. Use the word. When you say freedom, you always use the word from what? Today I am free from job. Today I am free from, what is it called? My going to morning walk, I am not. Today I am free from diet. Today is a cheat day. There is something called cheat day also. They cover up for all what they have done for all. Cheat day. So now I am free from having a diet. When you say free, always uses the word from what? So when I say I want to be free, in the self, next question comes from what? Do you want to be free from the object? In the self, there is no object that you can be free from an object. You want to be free from what? And when this question is put, are you following exactly? Please follow that point. Moksha Purushad is Sukshma. And when you say, I want to be free in the self, what is there that you will be free from? Is self holding an object that it has to leave the object? And when you say, I don't want bondage, that means you are throwing out bondage. That means self is itself is of the nature of freedom. Self itself is the nature of freedom. You are throwing out something, bondage, that means self is then why you are saying you want to be free? You are already free logically. But I don't experience. And when I say security, when I say self is secure, everywhere. At all time, at all place. That means if something is secure, that means its existence should be not contradicted. Please get a point. When I say I is secure, self is not insecure. You are throwing insecurity out. That means insecurity is not the nature of the self. If insecurity is not the nature of the self, then self is of the nature of security. And when self is of the nature of security, that means it cannot be, you cannot mutilate it, you cannot modify it, you cannot kill it. That means it is pure existence already. When you say self is of the nature of security, actually you are saying self is nature of the pure existence. That nothing can, nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dhati pavaka, na chainam kledyanti apa, na shoshati maruta. Hanta ched manyate, hantum hatas ched manyate hatam, ubhav dono janita. You cannot kill that. Security means existence, uncontradicted, unnegatable existence at all time, at all places is called security in the self. And self alone is security. So the experience of non-contradictable experience of existence is called freedom. Non-contradictable experience of existence in time and space is called freedom. And that freedom is not there. Not there. Freedom is not there. I said simply, freedom is there. No, because you are saying it is not there, therefore I have to put it in this language. I'm using your language to put my point. Because you say freedom is not there. I'm saying freedom is not there. Two negative will cut and will become positive. Vedanta is very interesting if you have little insight. So there is nothing to do there. There is no desire to fulfill, to be happy. When you say freedom, that means absence of any action is there. Happiness is experience of expansion of self is happiness. When existence is everywhere experienced, that is called my pleasure. I am everywhere because I am experiencing myself everywhere. Pleasure is experience of expansion of self, that is called joy. I met you, I love you a lot and you love me a lot. I am so glad to see you. Why? Because I felt myself expanded through you. Child is born, I am so happy because I am extended to the child. I feel extended through my son. I got married, I am so happy. I feel my wife is in my extension. I can see myself in her. I can introduce, she is my wife. Or he is my husband. I feel extended. So sense of extension is called joy. Pleasure is not an objective thing. Oh. Moment you address through nice, but I am not experiencing all the time. That is your problem. Something is there, is not experienced because of ignorance. I am searching somebody. Where is Mr. Pandey gone? Sometimes it happens. Only Pandey is gone. And he is sitting there. He raises his hand. I say, oh, sorry, I missed to see you. Well, you didn't see me. I am sitting here. Oh, Pandey. Something is there. And I am not experiencing. There is where moksha purusharth comes. And therefore, how much you slog in Arth, Kam and Dharma Purusharth, at least Arth and Kam, let us take two Purusharth. Dharma Purusharth sometimes takes you to moksha, therefore I am leaving it. In Arth and Kam Purusharth, you go and you search security in Maic thing. You try to get freedom. Freedom, you know what happens? I am married, I want freedom. Yesterday I showed the beer example. You will be more caught because it is not of the nature of freedom. Freedom means existence unbounded. And that thing is not an existence, it is a finite thing. From the finite, how can you derive the freedom and how can you derive completeness? Rather, you will be more incomplete because of some object. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. But incomplete and incompleteness equal to double incompleteness. You are more bound after that. And supposing you have 8 people you are attached, husband, wife, father, mother, both sides. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 and 2 children. Let us have 2 only. So, you want more? Okay. 3 कर देते हैं, 4 कर देते हैं, उसमें क्या है? 4 कर देते हैं. तो 10 हो गया. When you do imagine bigger number. No? What to have 1, 2 children? At least have 4. Corresponding to each Purusharth. So you are having 5, 10 times limitation now. And you know what is the meaning of limitation? Everything outside thing is a cause of anxiety because it is a cause of insecurity. It's a mic. Dukkha mishrita tattvam. Everything is mixed with some kind of sorrow. Sorrow is fear, anxiety. Every person you have with you will give you some anxiety if you are attached. What will happen? Is he okay? What happened? Not okay. Why? What happened? Not coming today. What happened? He is not come. Son is not well. What happened? Exams are there today. Oh my God. Metric is coming. Oh. He is going. Yes. He has done well. Yes. He passed. Yes, he'll pass. He'll get all A's. No. Not always. No. You got. It is a hereditary problem. When you did not get, how can the son get the all A's? Okay. Parents' expectation is only, they never got. They want from the children. They were slogging. And they want all 7 A's. He only got one. And that too in arts. No proper subject. Arts he got. Fine art. Although that is also good subject, I'm not saying. I mean, you are in a wrong direction, you are searching something. It's not possible. You go to Swarga also. Swarga swalp anta dukhdai, Goswami says. Swarga is also alp anta dukhdai. It is finite. Chine pune martulakam vishanti. Earth and Kam Purusharth will give you more problem, more dukh. Second thing, it is atripti karatvam, it will not be fulfilling, you will want more. And worst part, bandhakatvam. You know I cannot get out, but you can't leave that. It is a addiction. Family will become an addiction. Addiction means something hurts you, but you can't leave it. Money is an addiction after that. And you will be thrown into the next birth. And therefore, these Arth and Kam Purusharth are called Sadosh Purusharth. Sadosh. Along with fault. It's a faulty Purusharth. It's a wrong Purusharth. It's a trouble-giving Purusharth. Nirdosh Purusharth is only Moksha Purusharth. Nirdosh means faultless. Is it ठीक है ना? Is it fine? Nirdosh means faultless. And Sadosh means with fault. Nirdosham hi samam brahma. Tasmad brahmani testita. This going from Arth and Kam Purusharth, graduating to Moksha Purusharth is called maturity. Maturity is you understand the thing where it is and you are searching there. I lost my mobile or my keys in my room and I am searching there only. I'll get it. Definitely I'll get it. Because I have lost it here only. So pursuit of Vedanta is called Nirdosh Purusharth. Faultless Purusharth. This is called progress of thinking. When your conclusions are based on vichar and not vikar. When your conclusions are based on scriptures and not vasanas. No scripture says that Arth and Kam is the main Purusharth. They may be supportive on some areas. But you read Upanishads. Atma vari drishtavyam. You read Bhagavad Gita. Anityam asukham lokam imam prapya bhajassu mam. Everywhere you go. If the Gita, Ramayana, Bhagavad, Upanishads, Puran, when all are saying, they are not saying don't aspire money. Please get my point. Money is for the system, money is for the house, not to give me freedom. We don't censor money. Neither we censor any enjoyment. Don't associate I with that. That is where objection is. Money has nothing to do with my happiness. This freedom, the free I, which is existence everywhere, uncontradicted, experienced existence everywhere. We are giving a new word, you may have heard, called Brahma. Brihatvad Brahma. Brihadhatu is there in Brahma. Expand, big. We'll come to it. So what I have to do to get Brahma? Again we are coming to doing. I told you anything you will do, it will be associated with something other than you. What you will do, you will get it. But what you will get, something you didn't have, then only you can get it. Doing is in the area of something you get it which you don't have. And when I already said freedom is already there in the self. If freedom was not in the self, then that freedom will be lost. That means it was not a freedom, it was not the nature of the self. If something is attained, it's not your nature. Therefore, in the Brahman, in the self, already there is a freedom, there is an inherent completeness in the self. So we don't have to do anything, thank God. You don't have to experience some kind of work. You have to do no seva, no seva. Nowhere to go, nowhere to go. Nothing to organize, nothing to organize. Very good. Then only know it. How to know it? I'll tell you. Sense organ, I told you Pratyaksh Praman cannot go there, Anuman cannot go there. I hope you are getting it. Now we are focusing on slowly, from the object and time to the self. And we will be operating there. Why I am not having that experience when its experience is there? Why I am not knowing that completeness when it is there? When you have this question, you are called Jigyasu Bhakt. Arthu Artharthi Jigyasu. Gyatum Ichhu. I want to know it. I don't want to do. I don't want to go somewhere. I don't want to construct something. I have lost interest in earth and calm because it is very tiring and I will be not getting a solution. How much you can do, how much you will be rich, how much you can have money, how much you may have family, how much you can go to even become Brahmas, your problem won't be solved. You become Indra, your problem won't be solved. You become Apsara, most beautiful Apsara also, your problem won't be solved. Apsara, like Urvashi, or Menka, or Rambha. You become Indrani, your problem won't be solved. Indrani means wife of Indra. Shachi, your problem won't be solved. Achha? Jai Vijay were living with Bhagavan Vishnu. Still their problem was not solved. They were cursed to become Ravana, etc. On all three loks, there is no solution to your problem. Don't dial a wrong number. And here we are coming to Guru now. Guru is required. If something was objective, I could have seen it. This is like this. But that Atma cannot be seen by the sense organ. Like your face cannot be seen, you need a mirror. So you need a Shastra is a mirror now. And Shastra is difficult. Scriptures are so flooded with so many messages, you cannot handle it. You get more confused. Shabda Jalam Maharanyam. It is a big jungle of words. You can understand some aspect only when you know the total. You can't understand function of kidney only unless you know the total body. No, I want to understand only kidney. You cannot understand. To understand kidney, you have to understand stomach also, pancreas also, lungs also, heart also. No, I want to understand only pancreas. You cannot. You can't understand part without understanding the whole. And to understand the whole, you should have understood all parts. And therefore, picking up any part of the scriptures, you can't understand because you don't know the whole. Therefore, he who has understood the whole, he alone can understand the part. And therefore, he can make you understand the part because he knows the whole. Picking up any arbitrary shloka of Gita, you cannot understand. You understand whole Gita to understand a small shloka. You will get very confused. At one place, Bhagavan says, Swadharme nidhanam shreya. In dying in your dharma is greatest. Other places says, Sardharman parityaj. Leave all dharma. Supposing you stumbled upon such shlokas, you get thoroughly confused. At one place it says that Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. You offer everything to me. Other places says, I don't take anything. Na datte kasachit papam na chaiva sukritam vibhu. I don't take anything. भागो यहाँ से. लगता कोई पागल ने बोला है क्या ये? कोई सनकी था क्या? To understand the part, you have to understand the whole. Teacher is required because you understood the whole and the part, and therefore you know what the meaning of a part in respect to the whole. Therefore you do the guru there. Tad viddhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. And we are now entering the Upanishadic realm. I have never introduced Upanishad. Most of the Upanishads are in Guru-Shishya Samvad, dialogue between Guru and Shishya. Why? And there are a lot of models of, sometimes only one Guru and one Shishya is there, like in Kathopanishad. In Prashnopanishad, one Guru is there, many Shishyas are there. In Chandogya, many Guru and many Shishyas are there. So different models are there. Dialogue tells that self-study is discouraged. Because you will get thoroughly confused. And even if you understand, you will have abhiman of knowing it. I understood by myself. It's not an objective science. In the objective science, you can be ahankari, still you can be a good doctor, good engineer, good scientist. You can't operate your own body. It's a self-operation. So Guru is required because you have to lie down on the operation theatre, operation table, not theatre. In the theatre there is a table. And then you have to surrender yourself. You have to be given anesthesia so you don't move. You are very fidgety without even putting any pain. You call the time do like this. So there when the cut will be made, you will move. You will jump out. Long cut is there, 4 centimeter. And you have to cut that. And doctor will put. Why? Because you are, and therefore you have to be given anesthesia. This you are knocked down. It's injection, I think, no? Or tablet. Injection. Injection or they infuse also. Specialists are there. They say within 5 minutes you are knocked out. One Dr. Pawan is there in Jodhpur. So he is a heart specialist. Operates. He is a, what is it called? Cardiologist. So he asked the doctor, he asked the patient, how many times Hanuman word has come in Hanuman Chalisa? So he asked such question. And slowly they go away. The operation is going on to the cell. It's a subtle operation. You can't move. That is called a surrender. Don't be illogical. Allow the teacher to operate on the self. Means he is going to take out some unwanted aspect on yourself. Every procedure means you take out something unwanted from the operation. Operation means some growth is there. Something wrong has come in your system. It will be removed. It has to be taken out. Most of the operation, they don't add any organ, that they brought kidney from outside. There are kidney transplant. But more is, you are putting something, removing it. So you go to the teacher under anesthesia. Anesthesia means panipatena. You can tell to me, I will hear. I will accept. I will not doubt you. I will give you a chance. 6 months I will give you. Let me see what you do. Teacher is a Pramana operator. He is a Shastra operator. He will bring Upanishad and he will focus on you. And he will put into you the knowledge which is there. If you study by yourself, maybe you are very intelligent. You may get the point. But that won't solve the problem. Because the separate knower will be there. I got it. I understood it. Tad vijnanartham guru meva vigachet, Mundak says. This way, the Upanishads came into picture. There were almost 1180 Upanishad, 1180 Upanishad. Out of that, only 220 are available. Out of that, commentaries are almost 100 or 108. Out of that, 10 Upanishads are there where Shankaracharya Bhagavan had commented. They are called, I will not use major, but they are called the main Upanishad because the reference comes in Brahma Sutra about that. 10 main Upanishads are there. Ish, Kena, Katho, Prashna, Mundak, Mandukya, Tittari, Aitreya, Chandogyam, Bradaranyakam cha iti. You want to write it? You should know it. You can see later on. My time will go. You should know which are the 10 Upanishads, main Upanishads. Out of that Upanishad, we are seeing the Kenopanishad. Let me go to the word Upanishad. Please note, Upanishad is called Vedanta. Why it is called Upanishad? We will come to that point also now. Can you go ahead? Please note, focus on that portion only. On that non-free appearing I. Bound I by itself. How can anything be bound by itself? But it is appearing bound by itself. And for that, Upanishad has come. So Upanishad word has come from, please get my point, those who are students of Vedanta, they already know it. Up and Ni are prefix. And Sad is the dhatu. Sad, not sad. Sad dhatu is there. Well, sad dhatu is there. It is Sad dhatu is there. Achha? Haan. Sad. In Sad dhatu, dhatu is there. Like Gach is a dhatu. Little Sanskrit you all know. Gach is a dhatu. Gachagam, gachati, gachata, gachati, etc. Pash, drish is a dhatu. Like Sad is also one dhatu. But Upanishad is a noun. There is a way to convert the dhatu into pad. Supti nangtam padam. Pad means a word. Like ram dhatu is there, not English ram. I am saying there is a Ram Dhatu is there. I can see some flakes brightening. See, I am saying Ram is means to revel. In that Ram Dhatu, Ghaya Pratyay is there, it becomes Ram. So from Dhatu, when you eat, when you put Pratyay, it becomes Pad. It becomes a word, what you say, Ram, Krishna. Like Krishna is there. Krishna Dhatu is there. Krish, to attract. Itna jaan lo. Little Sanskrit you should know. Now Sad Dhatu is there. It is a verb. There is one pratyay called quip, not quick, quip. When you add quip pratyay to the Sad Dhatu, Sad becomes a word. It is called word. Now you don't use halant there. Don't put Sad halant. With halant it was Dhatu. Without halant it has become a word now. It is Upanishad. अभी उपनिषद पे आ रहे हैं. अभी सद हो गया. It has become. Like cook. Cook. Cook is a verb. You are cooking, to cook. But we use the cook as a noun also. So cook, cooks. So same word has been used as the noun also. I hope this is clear. So this Sad Dhatu has three meaning in. One is called Visharan, other is called Gamanam, third is called Avasadhanam. Some technical details. Visharan means to loosen. Gamanam means to take, and Avasadhanam means to destroy. Those who are studied, you must be knowing it. Visharan, Gamanam, and Avasadhanam. Chalo bhai. Now this dhatu, this word now rather, sad word now. I'm not saying dhatu, it is a word now. It is called Kartru Vyutpatti in Sanskrit. Kartru Vyutpatti. Little Sanskrit, those who know, very good. Those who don't know, don't worry. Relax. Well, I cannot write all these things in the notes, this is my worry. Sometimes they don't know, they write something. When you don't know, don't worry to write that Sanskrit portion. Because you write something else. I wonder what is this? I never put this point. And when these discoverers have come now. So, Visharan Kartru, Gamanam Kartru, and now Sadhanam Kartru. One who loosens, one who takes, and one who destroys. This is the three meaning of the word Sat. Very good. Well, again say, one which loosens, one which takes, and one which destroys. So this knowledge, what you are going to get, it is going to loosen your prarabdha. Prarabdha, yes, means that sorrows and joys which the world will give, you will not take it on the self. Your prarabdha will be exterior matter, not internal matter. World is not internal, it is external matter. My poverty is external matter, nothing internal with me. Anything external doesn't trouble you. Internal will trouble you. Food outside, poison will not trouble you. Inside it will trouble you. Moment it comes in the stomach, it can trouble you or it can heal you, depending on the food also. External food doesn't have any power. So Visharan Kartru means that which weakens. Because Upanishad is a Vidya. No knowledge of the world weakens the prarabdha. It's typical knowledge. All the knowledges of the world, supposing you are a chemist, you are a pharmacist, you are a medical doctor, you are an engineer, you are a chartered accountant, you are a computer scientist, you are a politician, all are knowledges. None of the knowledge tackles with your prarabdha. If sorrow is there, whether you are a doctor, engineer, you will have to get the sorrow. You have to experience it. All knowledges are only working to make your living easy. Convenient living is different. And happy life is different. Don't mix living and life. Ramji had a difficult living but easy life. And Ravan had a very easy living but difficult life. I hope you understood. All sciences work on living. Vedanta works on life. They are trying to make everything convenient. That is the thing, convenient. They have shrunk time and space. Time and space is shrunk now. Earlier only Ayurvedic doctors were there. Now medical science has progressed in leaps and bounds. You take a tablet and you will be feeling better. I can travel very fast. From India to South Africa, it took 3 months to come in the first plane. Truro, what was there? 1965 something. What was it? 80-60? 1860. It took 3 months for that ship to come here in Durban. I think Durban it came first. Now it will take 10 hours. It has shrunk. It has shrunk. Time has shrunk, space has shrunk, communication has shrunk the whole thing. It is very convenient. You can sit on your phone and order any kind of food. On your mobile you can order. It will come in half an hour. Anything you can order. It has not eased your life. Life has become difficult. Living has become easier. Because living deals with the object. All Vidya deals with the object. All Vidya deals that you have an object now available. Rather, it has worked to increase your desire now. What was luxury has become necessity. It has increased your object, and therefore your eye is more tense now. School students are more tense now. Education is more difficult now. Competition is now tough now. Studies are more compressing demands are there. You are more in the race now. You are not in the flight, you are in the race. But one Vidya is there which doesn't leave living. Sorrow will not go because sorrow is experienced in I. Vedanta works on this. Other sciences works on this. Vedanta works on I. So first meaning of Sad is Visharan Kartru. It loosens your prarabdha. Sorrows will not go into the self. Between self and world is a Maya. Therefore it will all dissolve. Second is Gamanam, I'll take Gamanam third. Avasadhanam, it destroys. It destroys Sanchit Karma. You will not be born next time. All your Sanchit Karma, Jnana Agni Dagda Karmanam, Tamahu Panditam Buddha. Avasadhan Kartru. And third is Gamanam Kartru. It takes you to Brahman. So this is Upanishad. I'm only taking about Sat. Up and Ni will come later on. Ni will come later on. Up and Ni. So this knowledge has two portions. Vishran and Avasadhan tells Sampurna Dukha Nivritti. And Gamanam tells Paramanand Prapti. It takes away all sorrows and it gives you all joy. I hope this point is clear. No knowledge of the world can take sorrow. Medical science can take away diseases. Healthy body doesn't mean happy person. You must be experiencing, many of you are healthy. But happiness is not healthy. No knowledge will take away next birth. And no knowledge will give you a lot of joy. Rather, anything you know, you have to act after that. I know medical science, you have to work now. I know engineering, you have to work. I know driving, you have to now drive also. Every knowledge pushes you into action. I know pilot, I know flying, but I won't fly. Then you will not get your license will be cancelled. If you don't fly, your license will be cancelled within 6 months. You have to fly. And every action will have insecurity. Every knowledge of the external world will bring fear, anxiety, insecurity rather. Opposite. One knowledge of the world which takes away all sorrow is Sat. Upanishad. Up and Ni. We'll see tomorrow. My time is over. We'll go in detail. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah.